Hey guys, a little update for the game tonight. I've been working with the girls and I really hope they're being honest with me because I think we're at that point in the game where you really don't know who you can trust. And I'm just really hoping that that I can trust them and that they're not all trying to blindside me tonight. But as of right now, we are planning on voting out Josh if Marsh gets immunity, or Marsh if Josh gets immunity. And then if neither of them want immunity, we are kind of at a standstill, like in our group chat with the girls. Yeah, we can't really decide. It was like everyone wanted to do Marsh except Brianna, and now Brianna's kind of convincing people to do Josh, and I don't really know how I feel about voting out Josh right now, because if we vote out Josh now, I think Marsh is going to turn on me in the next challenge, and he possibly has an idol, so I just don't feel super great about that. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, Plank isn't really on our radars at all. He's just kind of there. He definitely is a physical threat, but for like the meantime, we don't really see any urgency in voting him out. And personally, I wouldn't even mind if he stayed in the final three if I were to make it with him. But yeah, so I'm talking to Josh soon, and I'm talking to Marsh also today. And it's kind of weird because I'm kind of trying to pin them at each other, and because we want the votes, so it's like kind of based off of immunity. But I don't know. I feel like I can't tell Josh to vote Plank as the backup because Plank talked about working with Josh and I, so that's an issue. And to be honest, I don't really know where I stand with Josh at the moment. I don't know if he was like working behind my back and like someone has an idol that I just don't know about. I don't really know what's going on. But I think it would be good for us to get the boys to vote for each other, and that way if one of them wins immunity or if like one of them has an idol, then none of the girls get voted out.
That felt really good that everything went to plan. That we kind of snuck around, did it again. It feels awesome. They really, holy crap, they messed up their position. We were like coming into the merge, absolutely no idea how we were going to make something work. And then we did, because we thought Christian had Brianna and Madison on his side, and it was just not the case, and we were able to pull people from the bottom. And that was really, really fun. So now that's done. And I feel bad because JT is like one of my best friends, and he was nothing but truthful with me. But it's good for my game. And you gotta keep surviving and putting yourself in a good position. And like he was a big challenge threat, so now, you know, that's good. Obviously, my best friend, the devil's advocate, is telling me that they're gonna like try to make a move against me now, and I could easily see that happening. Like I'm probably expecting that to happen now. I really hope I can trust Kristen at least, and she'll look out for me to like if any talk like that happens. But really, I am just gonna try to win out these immunity challenges. I think I can do it, and I'm gonna try my hardest. That'd be a really cool story, and it'd be a really cool way to finish out the season. But yeah, I hope they at least get one green before they turn on me, because like green is still kind of a threat if they get to. They have to recognize that like even if the story is that Plank hasn't done anything, so that like, you know, maybe he would be good to sit with, you know, but like also they might just go with him for loyalty, and like because he could probably make a case like I was the last green and I made it to the end even though there was a big like threat on the jury. So I still want to get him out, you know. I think it'd still be good to get him out now. I do feel bad for lying to him. I did, yeah, told him like I really wanted to work with him, which is true. I like Ethan. I like him a lot, but like it would be good to stick together as the guys, but like we had a plan, and it was to go get Grace out, and that just happened to be his biggest ally, which is unfortunate. But I'm still happy with the way tonight went, and we're gonna keep on surviving.
So I just talked to Josh, and he definitely thinks that we are voting out Marsh tonight, and that we have the numbers for Marsh, which sucks because I don't think we do. And I would do anything to not vote Josh out yet. I know that he is a threat to the game, but I also, I don't know. I don't want to vote Josh out. I just feel like there's not really much of an option with the girls because they're all pushing for Josh, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. And I think that the more that I say anything in our group chat, the more sus I become. So I have a feeling that if Josh doesn't win immunity tonight, he's getting the votes. Yeah. It sucks, but we'll see.
Couple funny updates. So after the challenge, like during immunity, like I was talking to Plank and everything, or like after the last challenge, he was like, yeah, we could do like me, you, and Kristen, all that stuff. So I was like keeping that in the back pocket. I was like, sure, yeah, we can do that. And I was like, this would be really nice actually to kind of keep him around because Marsh is kind of sketch. Like he likes, I've observed him wanting to go for Grace. Now, of course, we didn't go for Grace first. We went for JT because we don't want to give him the illusion that he in any way made a move. Although I just talked to him, and of course he thinks that. He's kind of delusional. But, so I talked to Plank, or I talked to the girls, and I was like, he's going to try to work with something. He's going to try to work something crazy out, all that, you know, like that, and stuff like that. And I kind of swayed it over to getting Marsh out. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, perfect, because he's also calling my name out now, of course, which I don't like. So at this point, all I can do is hope to win immunity and hope my girls' alliance is good. And I think I trust the girls. I think they do want to go to the 5. So if they don't, then that's okay. It's been a good run. But basically, I can't really do anything after that. So but then also I made a backup plan. So right after we decided Marsh was the move, I texted Plank, told him to get upstairs, and I was like, okay, Kristen's in. Me and her switch the votes from you to Plank, and I was like, or not, you know, from you to Marsh. But just so you know, they're going to be splitting the votes on you. So, like, don't be offended or whatever. And he was like, no, totally, that's fine. Let's just, like, do it, and let's go to the end. And I was like, yeah, dude, let's do it. So now, even if I don't win immunity after, maybe he'll be loyal because we'll spare him, and, you know, stuff like that. And I think it's a good idea, at least, to have. It's a backup plan for numbers. So that's essentially all that's been happening. I talked to Kristen today, and she was like, I'll text you what Marsh says because I'm sure he's, like, gonna, like, say, like, it's you, whatever. So she talked to her first today and was like, yeah, let's get Josh, and he's the threat. Let's make a move. And then she said he also was like, she asked, what are you, like, what about tomorrow, Monday? And he, like, didn't give her a clear answer. And then later down on the, like, in the road, in the conversation, he was like, well, you're a threat to Kristen. We're like, bro, don't be stupid. Come on. Like, so she hates him because she is, like, saying that he was like, after me, it's her. I'm like, bro, he doesn't understand the relationships that these people have to each other. Like, he hasn't really been working these moves well. With Grace, he was just running around like a headless chicken, and he's doing the same exact thing in this situation, and it's not really working. So it didn't work last time, and it's not going to work this time. And so that's funny. And then I talked to Marsh right after, and he was like, asked, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, what do you want to do? Come on, talk to me. He was like, whatever. And I was like, oh, da, da, da. He was like, I don't know, Plank. And I was like, sure. And then I was like, talking to him, and I was like, and he asked me, like, what kind of game I've been playing. And I was like, if I get to the final 3, I'll tell you. That's when I'll tell you what kind of game I've been playing. He's like, are you, like, leading people, or are you following? I'm like, bro, of course I want to say, yeah, no one does anything in that alliance without asking my opinion, you know? That's just kind of what's been happening. But, and so it's like, no, I'm not just, like, going with the flow. I'm not just and only doing stuff. JT had to go because he had the opportunity to make a move with me, and he said he was too scared of Christian titles. Really, he just wanted to make the move himself, which was great. Marsh also claimed credit for the Christian vote. I don't know where this dude's getting these ideas. I really don't, because it definitely wasn't. It was definitely JT. Good move on him, but also he could have done it with me. He was just being selfish. So then I was like, that kind of made me mad, and now, JT's gonna go. So that's what happened there, and it's just Marsh. He's just being delusional. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. But he's just a chicken without a head right now. That's all I can say. I like that analogy. I think it really works, and I'm gonna go with that. So hopefully he goes today. I really hope him or Plank doesn't win immunity. I really hope he doesn't, especially if Plank wins, then I think we could make it work. He might be that, silly. But if not, it'll be all good.
So much has happened in the game in the last couple of hours. So Plank has an idol, which I know about because I saw him get it. So it kind of forces him to talk to me. Which he did mention to me that he wants to take me to the end, which I think is kind of funny because we've only talked once in that one conversation. I lied to him the whole time. So I don't know, I'll see where that goes, but I've also heard that Josh, Kristen, and Brianna have all mentioned being interested in taking me to the end. So right now the only people I'm not really sure about is Winona and Marsh. So I definitely am going to try to touch base with them before the challenge though. But I think it's interesting that people want to take me to the end because I feel like they think they can beat me, so that kind of makes me want to get to the end, so then maybe I can win and prove people that they shouldn't have taken me to the end. But I definitely have a lot of talking I need to do and just kind of make sure I keep straight of who knows what information, who doesn't know what information, who knows who's working together and who knows who's not working together. So I have to really keep things straight.
Okay, so going in tonight, things are, I think, okay. I've kind of been away all week, so it's been a little bit of a chaos trying to figure things out. So last night, things kind of got completely switched on me, like who was voting who, so that really threw me off, so I kind of just decided to cause chaos. Kind of enjoyed it, to be honest, but caused that chaos. I think the chaos has managed to bring everything back to where I thought it was and what's going to be best for me and my game moving forward, so I'm hoping tonight that it goes where I'm thinking and Josh doesn't win immunity and we're able to vote Josh out tonight. That would be ideal. Just him as a big threat, physical threat, he just has to go. Sorry, Josh. I've enjoyed playing with you, but physically, we just don't stand a chance if things become more physical as the game goes. So I'm hoping everything works out tonight and that's how it goes, but things are getting really tough. Lines are being drawn. I think at least 4 different people have said they'd love to go to the final 3 with me with different people. So it's kind of just chaos at this point and who's actually on whose side and who actually wants what and who's just lying to your face. So it's getting interesting. I think we're in a good spot for tonight, but never know. So we'll see what happens.
Guys, welcome to the final 7 of Survivor on Campus. Congratulations to each and every one of you. So let's get into tonight's immunity challenge. First things first, I'll take back individual immunity. Josh. All right, once again, individual immunity back up for grabs. It's a very simple one. You're just playing knockout. That's it. Game of knockout. If you're not familiar with knockout, it's a basketball game. There will be 2 balls, which Kristen is sitting next to. They're in the bag, which is really funny. But yeah, basically, if you're gonna shoot from the free throw line, if you miss, you have to go and try to score from wherever. If the person behind you scores before you score, then you're out. 1 in 6 chance to win this game. Survivor's ready. Go! Let's go. Makes it. Oh, I can't ball back. Get the ball back. Josh, safe. Dude, you can't see. Marsh able to make it.
I just basketball.
Mike eliminates Brianna.
Can't play basketball.
No. Kristen airballs.
Holy crap.
Oh.
Alright.
Kristen. No.
I'm working on it. That was bad.
Go. Oh. Oh, Josh eliminates Madison. 4 people left. What fairies? Oh, wait, no! Stop playing. It's not I know it's so. Winona gets it. Josh gets it. Game slows down a little bit. Can't shoot until more shoots.
This is fun. This brings me back to middle school.
Oh, harsh. 3 people
Oh, no,
remain.
he's behind
Winona,
you,
make
bro.
sure you're behind the line. Behind the line. Winona, close. Oh! Down to 2. Plank and Josh. Plank makes it. Josh makes it.
Oh, crap.
Calls him back. Plank makes it already. Pressure's on Josh now. Josh makes it. Plank misses. Josh shoots. They both miss. Josh! Individual immunity. Josh waits individual immunity safe tonight at Tribal Council.
I'd like to thank the boys of Input Middle School. Ricky Dilworth, Jack Corrigan, Ryan Bernstein. My boys.
Congratulations. You all have the spot in the final 6. For the rest of you, one of you will be going home 1 spot short. Welcome to Tribal Council. Time to bring in your jury. Lily, Christian, JT, and Grace voted out at the last Tribal Council. Alright guys, well we had a quicker challenge tonight, but physical nonetheless. Yeah. So, Plank, tell me about the challenge, how you think it went.
The ball was slippery as heck, and every time I tried to pick it up, they would just go. But other than that, I feel like it was a crapshoot, and Josh won. And fair enough.
Josh, this is your second meeting in a row. How do you feel about that?
Well, the first one was kind of just because of the advantage. And then this one, like Plank said, it was kind of a crapshoot because we're both foot fairies, so we don't do the basketball.
It's harder to hide and harder to possibly break up relationships. Kristen, how do you feel about relationships in this game, and how do you base your choices on those?
I definitely feel like I've been pretty close with a lot of people that are here right now, so it's tough to make that decision, but ultimately at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me.
Winona, when you make a vote tonight, what will your vote be based on? Is it about threat to make it to the end and possibly beat you, or is it more so somebody that doesn't deserve to be here anymore?
Well, I would say we all deserve to be here. So, I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus like that. But I think it's about who you can beat at the end, but also who's willing to work with you now.
How does jury management play a role in who you vote out tonight?
I don't think it does, because we're all looking at the long-term goal of making it to the end rather than looking who's sitting at the end. So we're looking more at our personal end and who we want at the end rather than who's sitting on the other side. So I don't think it'll have a big impact on tonight's vote.
Marsh, are you good at basketball?
I should, in every possible way, be good at basketball, considering I can jump and I have good hand-eye coordination. But for some reason, the meshing just.
You have an ideal final 3, and will your vote help you shape that tonight, or is it more so just trying to get out bigger threats?
I mean, right now I don't necessarily have a specific final 3 that I want moving forward, I guess. It's just working with people. I mean, again, like Kristen said, a lot of us have all been working together, so it's getting hard and trying to figure out where things lie right now and just going from there.
Alright, it's time to vote. Alright. Anybody has an idol or an advantage and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Yeah, Jeff. how hard it is to hide this freaking thing? I was about to verify this one, but okay.
This is the idol, and this also is any votes cast for Marsh or for Plank will not count. Are either votes. First vote, Marsh, does not count. Plank does not count. Marsh does not count. Plank does not count. Plank does not count. Marsh does not count. 12th person voted out of Survivor. Winona. Did you bring the church? Winona or Travis Wilkins?
Well, you had a good run.
I don't vote the way Plank says wanted me to, that I can maybe have some way of saying I was thinking about it for a long time. And I just went with my gut. But I am definitely voting Marsh. Just kind of want my old game. It's going for me. Play your idol if you have it. I respect it. Obviously you kind of need to, but you know, that'd be cool if you had that. Whatever.
Sorry, pal, but it's me or you tonight.
You better play that idol.
Just a vote split. No offense.
I'm sorry, I told you you were safe.
You know, I had a really good time playing, but if I'm gonna be voted out, in my opinion, that's the way to go. I think, yeah, 2 successful idol plays, 1 vote for me. I'm pretty happy with that. Survivor Forgiveness was a great time. I felt sneaky. I felt kind of like an awful person. Made some good moves, you know. I'm excited to see how it shakes out.